y'all check the community board. Make sure you check my Instagram and my TikTok. Personal readings only $25 for the night. I'm knocking out readings all night, and also come with the new album. So make sure y'all. It's Black History Month, so you know we actually going a little hard because they don't celebrate Black History Month no more. But I'm gonna be doing readings all night, so make sure y'all hit that Cash App, all right? Y'all, for y'all that know my story, uh, y'all already see how I'm moving, so y'all already know what it is. I'm literally moving on faith. I literally be getting around on faith, you know. So that's how we move. What time is it on the clock? 7:51. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody could be born on the 13th. You could have Scorpio on your chart. 13 break down into 4. Somebody could be an Aries. Yeah, we in there like that. Sean, you first in line. As soon as I get in, you first in line. Georgette, you after Sean, and the list goes on like that. So that's how I'm moving. First in line, second in line, third in line, fourth in line. All right. Now we about to see if I could get back to the shelter. Now I just went to work on my first day with no money, right? And they literally trying to set motherfuckers up, right? So if you go in New York and you got to get through the train station, right? Now you could literally tell people that you don't have money. You could tell these people you homeless. You could tell these people whatever. They're gonna say they can't help you. But every Tuesday and Thursday, you're gonna have the police sitting right there, waiting for somebody to jump over the shit, and they're gonna lock people up. So you pretty much set up to fail. You know what I mean? So you already know but we make no way out of no way, and we've been doing that. And we're gonna see how this work on this train. Cause I gotta be back in there by 11. You know what I mean? But literally, I'm in a great situation. So it take 2 weeks to get my first paycheck, you know? But I'm in a great situation. We just gotta make it through these 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So yeah. I just met like my first client. That's kind of dope. You know what I mean? That's kind of dope. And on the flip side, right? Now I used to work in the school for 8 hours a day, right? Now I make double the money and I only got to work 4 hours a day, and I make double the money that I made in the school. So on the flip side, we kind of lit though. You know what I mean? If you look at it, we kind of lit though. I could work from 3 to 7 and make the same make double the money I made from 7 to 3. So on the flip side, we kind of lit. And I could take on multiple clients. So literally, I could just stack my bread. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing. You know? We cheer. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. We gotta start taking care of ourselves too, y'all. Shout out to Dr. Sabi. Motherfuckers gotta stop dying. Irv Gotti died at 54 years old. That's kind of young to be dying at 54. So, black man, you gotta start taking care of yourself. You know what I mean? Start taking care of yourself. 54, too young to be dying. You know what I mean? Now I'm vegan. And I'm in a homeless shelter and I'm still vegan. So y'all motherfuckers got money and y'all still eating bullshit. You know what I mean? So y'all ain't got no excuse to do what y'all do. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But, 7:55 on the clock. You know that breakdown to 17. Shout out to all the light workers. Shout out to the 144,000. Shout out to the chosen. You know, I represent the chosen, God's chosen people. So, you know, a lot of people be laughing, but they just regular human beings. They don't even know who the fuck they talking to. You know what I mean? So shout out to the chosen. You know what I mean? I was just talking to one of, I won't even call it a fan. I told you we family on here. So I just was talking to, I was just talking to one of, you know, one of my people, and it was like, they was like, she pretty much was talking about, I feel sorry that you're going through that. I said, don't feel sorry for me, right? Because when you chosen, you're gonna go through shit, right? Everybody else can live their life because they're just regular human beings. But when you chosen, you're gonna go through shit that other people don't go through. Why you gonna go through shit? Because God is gonna bring you out of shit, right? You're gonna go through shit, and God gonna bring you out of shit in front of everybody, right? So you can't be chosen, right? And you can't tell people that they could go through something and survive something if you ain't been through shit. So the chosen people is gonna go through the most shit in life, right? So just know that. So the ones that's struggling out there, and you be like, yo, God don't care about me. Nah, God put you through that shit because He know that you strong enough to survive through that shit. Half of the shit that we go through, these motherfuckers will kill themselves. These motherfuckers will lose their job and kill themselves. They couldn't survive in the hood for 1 month if they had to live in the hood. They couldn't eat peanut butter and jelly for 1 week if they had to. You know what I mean? That's real. Hit at home? Real talk. So I was explaining to her, you know, yeah, you're gonna get attacked by Masons. You're gonna get attacked by all these witchy people and shit. But you always gonna win though. You know? So just know that. I can feel free to type in the comments too. You know? I just seen the number 644. Go look up that angel number. 644, what break down to what? 14, right? So when you see the number 14, that's the number for an angel. That's the number for an earth angel. So when you see the number 14, just know you're protected. Y'all see me get by the last 7 days of faith. Make sure y'all check out my sis, I think her name Alpha. She got a song called Loving Myself. Make sure y'all check that shit out and listen to that shit and play that a couple times. A couple times. You know what I mean? And I ain't never been no groupie or no shit like that. You know what I mean? But check out her music. That shit is dope. And she going back and forth. So we might even collab on some shit. So, you know, I think her name is Alpha or some shit. Alpha, it's on my page. Go check it out. And make sure, you know, make sure y'all celebrating Black History Month. Even if they try to act like that shit don't exist, make sure y'all celebrate Black History Month. You know what I mean? And fuck Black History Month. Make sure y'all celebrate Black History Year. You know what I mean? Cause it ain't no type of mistake that they changing a lot of shit in the government right now. So we headed to war. If you don't know, we headed to war. So, you know. But am I the type to worry about war? Nah. Cause what you saying? You seeing America on their last leg. You know what I mean? As above, so below. How was America founded? Off the backs of slaves, right? So when you see America go up in flames, we ain't crying about that shit. We ain't crying about that shit. You know what I mean? And that's what you saying. You saying America on its last leg. Food high as shit. People homeless in the street. Huh? The water polluted. The food polluted. Medicines ain't curing shit. Right? We got trade wars going on. Right? We got a president that's an asshole. But y'all voted for him though. So, you know. Y'all remember y'all voted for that shit. So, you got a president, right? There's already people fucking sleeping in the street, right? Rent already high as shit. Food already high as shit, right? Now they about to get rid of. Now they about to do some shit where people can, where people not gonna be able to be on welfare when there's more white people on welfare than black people, right? Because we only 13% of the population, so look that up. But when they get rid of EBT and welfare, it's gonna be a whole bunch of people homeless in the fucking street. So y'all get ready. Remember what I told y'all. These are days that you living in right now. You know what I mean? So when motherfucker a race war pop off, and you know, and that's where we headed to, a race war. Motherfuckers gonna be competing for resources. You know? And black people, you know, we've been replaced. Everything that you see going on in America right now ain't by no motherfucking mistake. When you see all these immigrants in the country, right? So these same immigrants came from another country, right? Now they could go down to welfare, right? They could go get Section 8. They could go get food stamps. They could go get all that shit. Black people still ain't get reparations yet. So remember, they brought these people over here to replace you. So when the race war pop off, that's where we headed. Just know, remember I told y'all that shit. That's where we headed. You know what I mean? When you look up Jewish people got reparations for the Holocaust, right? When you look up the Japanese people, they got reparations, right? Black people at the bottom, right? Black people at the bottom, because they promised 40 acres and a mule, and they always bullshitting black people. And then they want to complain, talk about motherfuckers is on EBT and welfare. Well, we wouldn't need none of that shit. We wouldn't need none of that shit. You know what I mean? So, know the times that you living in. And I love everybody. I don't got a racist bone in my body, but I'm real with my shit. You know what I mean? So, just know what it is. Let's see how many white people gonna be able to survive on peanut butter and jelly like we did. Let's see if they strong like us. Let's see if they can survive like how we did for 1,600 years. Let's see. Cause that's where we headed. Oh, and it's a drug epidemic too. Yeah. And it ain't discriminating on color either. Yeah. A whole drug epidemic out here. Everybody trying to run away and get high. You know what I mean? And I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do none of that shit. You know what I mean? So everybody trying to run away from something. Every time you pick up a little drink, you're trying to escape yourself. Every time you go smoke some weed, you're trying to escape yourself. But pretty sooner or later, you're gonna have to look in the mirror and deal with yourself. A lot of motherfuckers can't sit with themselves. That's why they need a whole bunch of people around them to distract them for who they are. But one day you're gonna have to deal with yourself. Right? You hear them horns? Time is 8:05 on the clock. What that equal to? 13. That number 13 all around. 13 is the number for death. 13 is the number for endings. China and Japan, they don't like the number 13. They scared of the number 13. 4 is the number for stability. 13 is the number for death. Go to a Chinese restaurant and tell them the number 13. They don't like the number 13. All right? And I just seen 144 on the clock, so shout out to the 144,000. You know what I mean? Now, I will pull out cards right now, but it's cold as shit. But when I get in, you know, we're going to run a little marathon. But look, make sure y'all hit that Cash App and email me your birthday. That's all you need to book your reading. Hit that Cash App, email your birthday. All the readings come with the new album and all of that. So make sure y'all take advantage. Y'all already know my situation. I swear y'all got me for the low right now. Y'all know my shit's $144 per reading. Right now it's a special $25. So take advantage of that. All right. Sean, you up first. Georgette, you up second. I think her name Aretha. I think she like number 3. And whoever booked is gonna go on like that. I'm gonna do like a whole marathon from now until tomorrow. So take advantage of that discount. I'll see y'all in about 2 hours.